Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Wester Football Stadium here in Floydada. I'm Bob Graves along with Ronnie Jones, and our cameraman will be Gil Robert Reynolds. And we're about 30 minutes away from kickoff time here tonight in this first district game between the Mules and the Floydada Whirlwinds. The Mules are they're kind of limping into this game. They have five players out because of flu and injuries. And we'll go ahead and give that. Cooper Washington will not play tonight. He has the flu, and Caleb Connor is out with the same thing. And Adrian Chacon, middle linebacker, they say he's out. Some sources said he might play, but I don't know about that. But so has a sprained ankle. We have three starters out. Clay Pena has been out a couple of weeks. He's a backup. And also Jesse Wagner is out. And I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with those two young men, but like I said, we have five out. The Mules come into this contest 5-0. We were open last week, and so was Floydada. Floydada's 1-4, but that's kind of deceiving. I can tell you who they have beaten. They have beaten Lockney 6-0. They lost to Lubbock Roosevelt 27-0. They lost to Abernathy 27-0. They lost to Post 6-13, and Post has a good ball team. And Bushland, of course, Bushland, number 2 team in the state in AA, they lost to them 55-0. But they have a good running back named Williams that had 100 yards against Bushland. So this is, playing on their home field, the first district game. They're really going to be fired up. You can bet on that. So, the Mules should win, but you never know when you play a football game. And, of course, we have a lot of players out. The head coach for the Mules is Coach Wood is the head football coach. And he likes to run the 6-2 defense, and also on offense, they'll run the spread, and they'll run the Texas Tech offense. And might mention also that the state rankings, ARP is number 1 in the state, Bushland number 2, Dangerfield number 3, and the Mules number 4. Newton number 5, Refugio number 6, Pilot Point number 7, Cisco 8, Altair Rice 9, and Kirbyville, the one that we beat in the state finals last year, they're number 10. So that gives you a little information about the Mules and the state rankings and the injuries. I'm going to give you the Mules starting offense. Well, Ronnie, if you want to go ahead and give that information, then I'll come back and give the starting line.
Okay, I have just a little bit here. Cooper Washington, who, as Bob said, is out ill tonight, did make the high school football honor roll last week. Cooper, 6'5", 205, a junior, caught 7 passes for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, and also had 7 tackles, a sack, 4 quarterback hurries, and 2 fumble recoveries, and a 52-26 win over Borger 2 weeks ago. So naturally we're going to have to go somewhere to make that up. This is from Coach Todd Bandy of Floydada. He says, we've already played the number 2 team in the state, and we feel like we've played the best team in the state when we played them. And we feel like we've got to beat the best to be the best. And he feels very confident against the Mules because the Mules' defense has given up an average of 351 yards per game. And Bandy and his staff believe that they have a good game plan prepared for the Mules, and he says we're definitely going to give Fred Williams the ball a lot. He had over 100 yards rushing against Bushland, and we hope he can do the same against Muleshoe. Bandy said we're going to try and throw a little more and open up the run game. And as Bob said, Bandy was a Muleshoe assistant. He's from Freona, and he was a Muleshoe assistant for a while there in the 90s. he says if we don't open the run up, they'll stick 8 guys in the box and shut us down, and we have to complete passes to help Fred Williams out a little bit. So Williams 195, Bob. He's a big boy and obviously good speed. They have a big blocking back in front of him that weighs 205 pounds, Brian Sessions, and then their quarterback is 6'4" and weighs 180. So they have a lot of size in that backfield. Williams 5'10", 185. Okay, that's about all I have here, and I'll let you go ahead with the Muleshoe lineup.
We need to talk as low as you can. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give the Mules starting offense, and Ronnie will give the starting defense for Floydada. We'll start off with the center for Muleshoe, number 55, Austin Bamert, 6 feet, 194 pounds senior. The right guard is number 54, DJ Atwood, 5'10", 175 pounds senior. The right tackle is number 67, Adolfo Salcido, 6'2", 227 senior. And then we go to the other side. The left guard is number 73, Cole Hawkins, 6'2", 227 pounds senior. The left tackle is number 63, Sergio Montejano, 6'2", 266 junior. The slot receiver is number 84, Adrian Muniz, 5'10", 140 pounds senior. The outside wide receiver is number 12, Ryan DeLeon, 6'1", 145 pounds sophomore. And then the slot receiver on the other side is number 5, Justin Griswold, 5'10", 155 pounds senior. And out at receiver, taking the place of Big Cooper Washington, is number 24, Saul Elzaldi, 6 feet, 150 pounds sophomore. The quarterback is Jared Skipworth, who had an outstanding game 2 weeks ago with 6 touchdowns against Borber. He's 6'1", 179 pounds senior. The starting running back is number 20, Juan Sanchez, 5'6", 174 pound junior. And that is the starting offensive lineup. Also, alternating the running back will be Isaac Baca, a sophomore. Okay, Ronnie, give us the defense for Floydada.
Okay, Bob, and I might mention what Coach David Wood said about Floydada. He said the key to beating Floydada, of course, is slowing down Fred Williams. If we do that, we'll be able to stay right in the ball game. If we don't, it could be a tough game, and so that makes sense. And, last year they had a good running back that we did slow down, and that's the same thing we have to do here tonight. The Floydada defense has a 4-man front, a 4-3 type defense. Leo Torres, 5'10", a senior, 185, number 58 is a defensive end. Brian Sessions, 5'10", a junior, 205, number 3 is also a defensive end. At tackle, they have number 23, Sean Gutierrez, 5'8", a senior, 160. And number 65, Jesse Ibarra, 5'6", a senior, 165. At the corners, they have Adrian Pleasant, 5'8", a junior, 145, number 10. And at the other corner, they have David Diaz, 5'10", a senior, 165, number 12. At the linebacker positions, 3 linebackers, Fred Williams, 5'10", a senior, 185. He's a good running back, number 45. Anthony Segura, 5'10", a senior, 180, number 18. And Blake Chavaria, 6 feet, 170, number 87. The safeties are number 11, Jordan Cornelius, 6'4", a senior, 180, and Damian Pleasant, 5'9", a senior, 160, number 4. Okay, Bob, before we go anywhere else, let's also mention that Jared Skipworth last week won the honor of the 2 weeks ago, the Built Ford Tough Texas High School Football Player of the Week. He won these honors, one student athlete in 6 of the state's athletic classifications. obtains this award, and Jared won it 2 weeks ago. And, of course, he threw 6 touchdown passes against Borger, and that's one of the main reasons. Played a fine game otherwise, so we wanted to be sure and bring that in. The toss, the coin toss, and the captains were Damian Pleasant, number 4 for Floydada, number 11, Jordan Cornelius, number 18, Anthony Segura, and number 45, Fred Williams. The captains for the Mules were number 2, Jared Skipworth, number 73, Cole Hawkins, number 50, Adrian Chacon, and number 55, Austin Bammert. Floydada won the toss, and they have deferred until the second half, so the Mules will be receiving when this ball game begins here in just about 2 minutes. Okay, Bob, the Whirlwinds won the toss. They have deferred until the second half, so Fred Williams, number 45, getting set to kick off to the Mules. And we have back deep number 12, De Leon, and number 21, Richardson. It looked like number 35 was back there also. Short kick picked up in there, and a little running room there as the Mules go outside with number 21 hit hard in there, though, around the 35-yard line, and he's down there. Okay, that was Richardson, picked up a short kick, picked up about 3 or 4 more yards before he was tackled hard in there by number 18 of the Whirlwinds, and that was Anthony Segura. 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mules from the Floydada, or from the Mule 36-yard line. We have 2 receivers out to the left side, 2 to the right side. Skipworth back in the shotgun. Bammert in at center. Here's the snap. A little quick pass out to the left. And there goes number 12, De Leon, on the catch. Picked up about 7 or 8, I believe, on the play. Good hard hit in there by Floydada. Good job of tackling. And was that a first down? That was a first down. Okay. Baca was the other one back deep, Bob says, now on the kickoffs. Okay, that was an 11-yard pickup, a little more than I thought. It was a first down for the Mules, and the Mules go all the way up to the 47-yard line. A little swing pass out to the right side, and some pretty good running. And Sanchez, number 20, the running back, goes up for about 6, it looks like, across the midfield stripe all the way down to the 47-yard line, down on the Floydada end of the field. So it'll be second down and a short 4 for the Mules. Floydada has shown, Bob, that they will strike you.
Double twin set again for the Mules.
So second down and about 4 for the Mules. They have 1 first down, moving the ball here. Little pass, swing pass out to the left side, and pretty good job then of just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Floydada had that one covered, and the Mules, Sanchez picked up enough to get back, I think, to about the original line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 4. He might have lost a half yard on that play. So it's a 3rd down, first one of the night for the Mules. They're on the Floydada 47-yard line. Sanchez, the running back. Skipworth, the quarterback. And there are whistles and motion on the Mules, I would assume. That'll make it 3rd down and 9, if that's the case. And that's what it is, a 5-yard penalty on the Mules, and it'll be 3rd and 9, the ball back in Muleshoe territory on the 47-yard line of the Mules. So the Mules probably will go to the air here. We'll see. 3rd down from their own 47. Just getting underway in the opening quarter, 10:09 remaining. Floydada almost across the line of scrimmage. They got back. There's a pass, caught, and it's going to be a first down. Good job of catching the ball and running with it there by number 12, De Leon, his second catch of the night. It'll be a first down. That was a 3rd and 9, and De Leon just does pick up enough. We'll give him 10 on that play for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 to go. The ball on the 42-yard line now in Floydada territory. Mules took the ball first, and they have had the ball now for about 2.5 minutes, moving downfield. Fake to Sanchez, and there goes Skipworth for a first down, and Moore faked to Sanchez, kept the ball around the left side. Sanchez faking right. Moved all the way down to the 20. What did I say? Yeah, I said Skipworth kept it. Faked in there to Sanchez, Skipworth with the ball, and he goes all the way down to the 29, 28-yard line. 19 yards on the first carry of the night for Jared Skipworth. First and 10. Skipworth looks. He's hit just as he throws, and that should have been intercepted there. He was hit by number 65, just as he threw the ball, and that went directly in one of the Floydada Whirlwinds' hands, and they just dropped it. They had an interception then.
I know, it's not just it's going again.
Who's 65?
There.
Okay, so it's 2nd and 10 for the Mules from the Floydada 28-yard line. Jesse Alvaro, the boy in there that caused that problem. A little screen pass, and it's too high and incomplete. That was to Sanchez. Might have had some running room to pass a little bit high. Skipworth has to tie his shoes and comes back into the huddle, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Of course, this is 4-down territory for the Mules, I'm sure, if they don't make the first down this time. So it's 3rd and 10 from the Floydada 28-yard line. Skipworth at quarterback, Bammer at center. There goes a handoff in there to the running back, and he fumbled the ball, and they got it. They have the ball. They picked it up, and they're still on their feet, and they may go all the way, Bob.
No, I don't think so.
No, we're going to catch. No, they are. We missed a tackle from behind, and Floydada just scored. Well, we handed off in there. There's a flag down. Maybe they hit in the back. Let's see. What happened then is it was 3rd and 10, and we handed off to Sanchez. He had picked up 6 or 7, maybe 8 yards, and he fumbled the ball forward, and Floydada picked the ball up and ran all the way back from the Muleshoe about 28-yard line. And there is a flag down. That'll be on Floydada, so that'll bring it back, but that will cost the Whirlwinds touchdown, maybe because they did block in the back. We had one shot at the runner down around the 40-yard line and just didn't get him down, and they ran the ball all the way back. So anyway, the Whirlwind stopped the Muleshoe drive, and they have the ball. Let's see where they place it. Chop block on Floydada, and that's going to be place the ball inside the 40. It's going to be inside the 35 to the 34. So Floydada has the ball on their own 34, and that's bad. But it's not as bad as it could have been because the Whirlwinds almost scored the first touchdown in this game. It's called back on the chop block. And they have the ball 1st and 10 to go. The Mules on defense for the first time tonight with 8:48 going, no scoring. 8:48 to go in the first quarter, no score yet. And there is a handoff in there to, is that Williams? Alarcorn in there for the tackle. That's going to be a loss on a play. Was that Williams? If that's Williams, he lost. Well, he didn't lose any. He got right back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe made a yard on the play. So it's 2nd down and call it 9. It looked like 30-something, but I guess it wasn't. It's probably Williams. He's 45. Unless the fullback carried in, number 3. Okay, back to pass, looking, firing. Man out there and dropped. They had a man open out there close to the first down, and he dove for the ball. That's number 4, and just couldn't hang on. That's quarterback number 11 going down the left side. And Bob, it's going to be hard to see these names here. That's Cornelius because we don't have any light in this press box. So Cornelius to his left. He fires the ball out to number 4. Who drops the ball. That's Damian Pleasant. It'll be 3rd and 10, or close to it for the Whirlwinds. They have Pleasant out wide to the left side. Also someone out to the right. And there's the pitch. And we're making them turn back upfield, and number 45 carries the ball, and he's tackled short of the first down, so Floydada should punt here.
7 was one of them in there. And
Tacklers are number 7 for the Mules and number 4, Boavila. Saul Elzaldi and Boavila on the tackle end. We had Williams cut off on the left side. He reversed field and picked up about 4 yards on the play. 2 yards on the play. Good defense by the Mules. There's a snap back and good kick. That's going to bounce and be ruled dead as we get out of the way of that one around the 27-yard line. Yeah. Well, they were down there pretty quick anyways. Good high kick is a good punt. So, the Mules put the ball in play for the second time tonight. No score. 7:18 remaining, opening quarter. And they'll have the ball back on their own 23-yard line. Mules with trips out to the left side now. Skipworth looks things over. Number 20, Sanchez, in at running back. In motion goes Sanchez. Option play to Sanchez. And he has some running room, Bob. He's in the secondary, and he'll be tackled down around the 43-yard line. Is that you? That was Sanchez. I know. What we? Oh, okay. No. Somebody's kicking me.
Okay, you said it.
Okay, Sanchez picked up from the 23 to the 43, Bob. 42. Give him 19. Be 19 yards on the play, so the option around the right side, and the Mules show they can run the ball with authority on that play, and it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Mules on their own 42-yard line. Skipworth back in the shotgun. Back to pass, has pretty good protection. Looks, fires, has a man out there. It's caught by number 24. It'll be a first down, and he's tackled around the 40-yard line all the way down in Whirlwind territory. Saul Elzaldi made a good catch then. Good protection then. No, from the 42 to the 40.
Okay.
18 yards. 18 yards on that play. And the Mules have another first down. Isn't that right? Little swing pass out to the side. Number 5 with the catch. There's some running room in there, and he has about maybe 6. The Mules have run that play several times here in the first quarter. And who is number 5 is Justin Griswold. So we'll pick up on the play of 7. So it's 2nd and 3. For the Mules, kind of hard to see over here in this corner, Bob. There's a handoff in there to Sanchez, and he has a first down, and Moore. He went across the 25 to about the 24-yard line. 9 yards on that running play. The Mules were driving earlier and fumbled and then stopped Floydada, and they have another drive going here. No score in the game. 6 first downs for the Mules, none for Floydada so far. A little swing pass to Sanchez. Good tackling out on the perimeter there by Floydada, but still a pickup of about 6 or 7. Went to the 20?
No, it was Sanchez.
It's Sanchez caught it.
20, yeah.
Okay.
What did he make?
Picked up about.
I'll just try it on myself.
Picked up 4 yards on that play, not quite as much as I thought. So the ball's on the 20-yard line now of Floydada. 2nd down and 6 to go for the Mules. Back to pass, looking, firing, intercepted and dropped. Good defense in there by Floydada. Number 45, Williams, had his hands all over that ball and then dropped it to the ground. That's 2 they've dropped, Bob. So it's 3rd down, and the Mules quickly line up on offense. 3rd down and 6 to go from the Floydada 20. The Mules have moved the ball, but they have not put anything up on the scoreboard as yet. There goes a fumble, and it's going to be Floydada with the ball again, and they're out to the Muleshoe 40. And the Mules, Bob, are just not. It looked like then Sanchez thought he would get the handoff, and then maybe Skipworth decided to pull the ball out, and they just had a miscommunication and a fumble. And you can't keep letting Floydada or anyone else, stay in the ball game with fumbles and mistakes, or they'll get fired up here in a minute. But they picked that ball up and ran it all the way back out to their own 40, so it's first down and 10 yards to go. As the Mules go back on defense, no score, 5:24 to go here in the opening quarter. There goes a handoff. Quarterback kept it. Pitches outside. Running room out there. Still on their feet. There goes Williams. He'll have a first down and more. Flag down. Face mask. He picked up 13 on that play. That was just a wide option pitch, and we couldn't get him down, and he picked up 13 yards, and I think he'll have 15 added to that. It'll be 15 more, and Floydada deep now in Muleshoe territory. They're still moving, and it moves them down to the 32-yard line. So Floydada with a 1st and 10, Muleshoe 32-yard line. The Mules in let Williams get outside, missed a tackle or two, and then the face mask. He was hard to bring down, Bob, and that's his first big gain of the night. Floydada with the football. Muleshoe on defense, down to the, Muleshoe 32. Back to pass. Over on the right side, Cornelius fires, has a man wide open in there. Batted away right at the last second. They had us beat then, Bob. They went for the bomb, and that is number Adrian Muniz saved a touchdown then. Floydada had a receiver behind the Mules, and Adrian jumped high into there and batted that ball away, so it's 2nd and 10. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 to go. The Muleshoe 32. Floydada on the move. They have the football, no score. They've stopped the Mules twice. Actually, the Mules have stopped themselves twice as they fumbled the ball away. And Floydada had one long run for a touchdown call back for chop block, and now they're moving the ball again. 2nd down and 10 to go. Cornelius under center, hands off to Williams, and he may have fumbled there, did it? No, he has the ball. I thought something fell out, but not the ball. So, pickup of 2 or 3. Close to 10, actually.
That's no gain.
Okay, Bob says no gain, so we'll go with no gain on that play. It's 3rd and 10 for Floydada. Back to pass, Cornelius looks, plenty of time, fires, incomplete. They said in the paper that they would throw the ball more today, and so far they have not caught the ball well, and they've been a little off on their passes. And I'm looking for that quarterback maybe to start running out of that pass or run situation. And the more you run Williams in there, the more apt he is to break one. So we'll see what happens. But it's 4th down. Floydada, of course, will go for it here. 4th down and 10 to go from the Muleshoe 32-yard line. Okay, they have a slot over on the right side. Sprinting over to that side's number 11, Cornelius, fires, and it's caught, and the flag's down. It won't be a 1st down unless that flag's against the Mules. I don't know what that is. Avila with a good tackle. It's a completion for the Whirlwinds, and it was on them. All right, so the Mules, of course, will deny that one, and the Mules will have the ball again. They hold about a 5-yard pickup on that play. Good tackle in there by Bo Avila. So the Mules hold, and the score remains no score here with 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. The Mules a couple of fumbles down deep in Floydada territory, and now Floydada. Oh, it was incomplete. Okay, I thought he caught that. I guess Bo Avila knocked him loose, Bob. Okay, an incomplete forward pass, and the Mules have the ball on their own 32-yard line. Not a bad starting position. And let's see what the Mules do here. They've tried a lot of little swing passes and made some yards out of those. They've moved the ball. They've just are having trouble holding on to the football. Well, they're calling it a complete pass now, Bob.
Which was about 5 yards.
Okay, that's what we said originally. So the Mules have the ball back on the 28-yard line at 28. 27, I guess.
Yeah.
28-yard line.
28. I thought they had it on the 32. I guess that's, well, anyway. First down and 10 to go from the 28-yard line of the Whirlwinds, and the Mules with the ball. They have trips out to the left side, and one lone receiver, De Leon, out to the right side. Well, he's on the left side, and trips out to the right side. Okay, here we go. Mules a slow start here tonight against the Whirlwinds of Floydada. Skipworth with Sanchez in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, good snap. Looking. May run with it. Now he fires. It's in there to number 5, and it's going to be a first down, and Avila hangs on the ball. They're really tackling the football, Bob. They tried to rip that out of Avila's hands. Picked up about 12, it looked like. So a 12-yard pickup from Skipworth to Boavia. And Skipworth.
No, it's Justin Griswold.
Justin Griswold, number 5. We said Avila. That's Griswold, number 5 on that catch. So it's first and 10. The Mules out to their own 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
The running back now is Baca, Isaac Baca.
Okay, number 33 is in there, Bob. Baca. Okay. And this time, just a snap, and Skipworth keeps it. Didn't pick up a lot, picked up 2 or 3. He just took the snap then and ran behind Baca's block, picked up, give him 3 on that. They moved it up a little, Bob. It'll be second and 7. Just a straight run in by Skipworth. Second and 7 as clock's down to 2:44 here in this opening quarter. No score against the Floydada Whirlwinds. Baca in there. He hasn't carried yet, but back to pass. Looking. Pass is incomplete. Good defense in there by the Whirlwinds, and that was Muniz, the intended receiver, but good defense in there by Floydada. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
Tipping the ball away, so that brings up 3rd and 7.
So a 3rd and 7 for the Mules here. The ball on their own about 44-yard line.
I love doing that, don't I? You do. It really scares me because it sounds like we're about to kick off again. All right, the Mules go to double twin sets.
Back to pass again. Skipworth looks, fires, has a man out there, and it'll be a first down, and that's going to be number 80. No, yeah, 84. Is that 84 or 80?
Oh, that's Garrett.
Garrett, number 80 on the catch. So a good pass and catch out there, and a pickup of about 8 or 9. Let's give him 9 on that play. Garrett catches the ball from Skipworth, and it'll be another first down for the Mules. That's 8 first downs now for the Mules, and one I guess for Floydada, but no score.
There you go.
All right, so the Mules again for the 3rd time. They're in Floydada territory, but they have not crossed that goal line yet. Back to pass, looking, long pass, and that's a dangerous pass there, and they batted it down. They had that well covered. Muniz was double covered then, and they had a shot at an interception, but batted the ball to the ground. Elzaldi, I think it's Muniz, yeah. Number 84, Muniz. All right, so it's 2nd and 10. And Baca's still in there at running back. And he'll carry the ball, and there goes Baca right up the middle, and he's going to score, Bob. His first carry of the night, and he just goes, 47 yards for a touchdown. So the Mules this time take the handoff from Baca. He went up the middle and didn't really have to cut back anywhere. He just outran everyone out on the field, and he scores, and the Mules with 1:44 remaining in the opening quarter lead 6-0, and they'll try for the point after. Good run there by Baca, and he really showed some speed then, too. Good blocking, wide open. He ran with a lot of authority then, Bob. Good job. Okay, Muniz holding. Who's the kicker?
There you go. And the kick by Saul Elzaldi.
Elzaldi again, and he's been kicking the ball well, does there. And the Mules lead 7-0, and they will kick off here with 1:44 remaining in the opening quarter.
I think we can do
kicking off for the Mules as they lead 7-0 on the Baca touchdown run of 47 yards. The Alzalde kick was good. Number 45, number 58 catches the ball, tries to go around the left side, and he's tackled hard in there. Number 23. Is that 23, Bob? 33, Baca, who just ran 47 yards for a touchdown, and he makes a good hard tackle there on number 58 of the Whirlwinds. Let's see who that was, if I can see my numbers here in the dark.
First and 10 for Floydada.
58 is Leo Torres. And it's first and 10 for Floydada. Muleshoe leading 7-0 with the ball on the 27-yard line of Floydada. 1:37 remaining, opening quarter. Slow start for the Mules. They've moved the ball, but a couple of turnovers, and then that last time, Baca just ran it in from 47 yards out. There's a handoff to Williams, and he's not going to make a lot this time. Gang tackling over on that left side, so Fred Williams may have lost a yard, may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see. Good tackling in there by the Mules. So they were keying on Williams there. And it's going to be, a yard loss on the play? Yard loss on the play. No gain? Okay, so 2nd and 10. Really hard to see around this corner here on the markers. Okay, 1:02. Clock running, now down below a minute. As Floydada sends their play in. The Mules on defense for the 3rd time tonight. They've stopped Floydada twice. The Mules have had the ball 3 times and scored once. 7-0 Muleshoe here in the closing seconds of the opening quarter here in Floydada. And there's a flag. And I think that's a delay of game, isn't it?
Delay of the game? No, they call a timeout from the sideline.
Well, I guess the flag will not count then. They call timeout. Okay, well, so they'll still have 2nd and 10 when they come back. Timeout. Floydada called a timeout just before they would have received a penalty for delay of game. The flag had actually been thrown, but Friona had called timeout in time for that not to count. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line of Floydada. 7-0 Muleshoe. And there goes tackle outside. Cornelius kept it around the right side, and he's tackled out there after a short gain. See if we can get to Sanchez, number 20, and a couple of others on the tackle. And a pickup of 3 by Cornelius, so it's 3rd down and 7. So the Mules here, if they can hold Floydada, will get the ball back. May not in the first quarter as the clock is winding down, but if they can hold them here, they'll get it back. Probably a passing situation here for Floydada. I think what that was a quarter. So that's the end of the quarter. 3rd down and 7 for Floydada when we come back. And the Mules lead 7-0 after 1 here at Floydada.
On their own 30-yard line, it will be 3rd and 7. So it looks like 2 receivers out to the left. Quarterback rolls out. Yeah, now he's not going to get a whole lot. He was really hit over there. And I think
I didn't see which one of the Mules actually covered the football. Jim, did you catch a number on there was a
Ronnie, I don't know whether they gave it to us or not. Yeah, they did. I guess they did. The quarterback really got hit, but we didn't see for sure who it was. It's so hard to see these numbers, but it was on about 30-yard line, so no gain. But it's a big break here for the Mules. He didn't make any. He zero. Okay. Mules have it 1st and 10 on the Floydada 29. Actually lost a yard, I guess. 3 receivers to the left. Now put him in motion.
Sanchez in motion.
There's pass incomplete. And so it'll be 2nd and 10. As the ball was a little low then.
But Skipworth didn't want to take any chances with that throw.
So,
He threw it down.
it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Mules as they have a golden opportunity here as they got the fumble on the 29-yard line of the Whirlwinds. Same formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Okay, out to Sanchez. And Sanchez is going to have about 6 or 7.
To about the 24-yard.
Let's see, Ronnie, I believe it's going to be about 6. No. Yes. 24, 6. He got to the 24, be 6 yards. Oh, I guess it is 5. It's sure.
It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Okay, 3rd and 5. He didn't get as much as I thought he did. Yeah, quarterback kept it. Skipworth kept it, and he has the first down. He went from the 24 down to about the 16, I believe.
That would be 8 yards.
16 yards.
Yeah, 8-yard pickup. And another first down. Ronnie, I think we have 10 first downs.
30 yards and 3 carries.
And Skipworth has 30 yards on 3 carries. And they have one, number 3, seemed like maybe injured. The officials called time. They had a number 3 was something wrong with number 3, Ronnie. That is Bryson Sessions. That's a running back that does most of their blocking. So now, and he was a defensive end too, I believe. We have twin receivers to both sides. Skipworth drops straight back. And
he went down.
Skippy was just a bit low.
Skippy is having a little trouble with his receivers tonight.
Had about a 5-yard gain on that. Had the Mules been able to reel that ball.
And it was incomplete, Ronnie.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Okay, it'll be 2nd and 10 with 10:39
Set now for the Mules. Sanchez to the
remaining in the second quarter. Skipworth again. Now give it this time to Sanchez.
Makes the corner.
And now we have a flag.
What's a flag?
And he gets down to
Must be a hold, Ronnie, probably, but he had the first down and then some. That official then threw that flag about 30 yards.
Yeah, he was behind everybody.
Yeah,
backfield of the.
but I think that's going to be on the Mules.
I'm sure it will be.
We'll see what they
Yes, holding. Holding.
is the call. Strange place for that call to come from.
Right across the middle end. That erased a big gain then by the Mules.
It did for a fact.
Good tough run there by Sanchez. Boy, that's
The guy that called it was behind
yeah. That's going to move it all the way back to the about the 25-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 20.
The ball's on the 25-yard line.
Ball getting down.
So the Mules go double twin set this time.
Twins to both
Side
sides.
of the field. Skipworth sets his feet, looks over the middle, has a man.
They're doing a good job of defending Muniz, as it'll be 3rd and 20. It was incomplete.
Damian Pleasance, there's 2 Pleasants to play it.
Ronnie, it looks like the Mules can run it anytime they want to, but so it'll be 3rd and 20.
So a double twin set.
Twins to both sides. The running back is
Short side
Sanchez.
remains to the left side.
And Skipworth puts it, Sanchez in motion. Now drops back
Looks back to his right. The pass is
and
off.
intercepted.
Intended receiver was Saul Elzalde.
So that's the 3rd turnover for the Mules. As Ronnie, we're lucky then they didn't break that and all the way.
Well,
So it'll be
4 drives deep in their territory.
right.
3 that we haven't scored on.
As Ronnie mentioned, that's 4 drives deep in their territory, and we've scored 1 time. We've had 3 turnovers. So it'll be Floydada's ball. 1st and 10 from there on, looks like about the 33.
Soccer tomorrow in Odessa.
Quarterback pitches it, and it's fumbled, and they're going to lose some yardage on that.
Distracted, and he threw it.
They were trying to pitch it to Williams.
Hit the ground.
He lost more than that, Ronnie. He lost, well, about 4.
Well, now down here it looks like 5.
back at about 15.
Yeah, about. We'll give him a 5-yard loss.
They're going to lose.
30, switch both.
They spotted it at the
Yeah, it's really.
25, 6, 7, the 27. Got to get to the 42-yard.
And like we said, he needs to get to about the 42. So they have twins over here to the left. Now the quarterback keeps it. And no, he was that Williams again, Ronnie.
And he's going to lose some more.
So far, the Mules Strader in on the tackle end, and he gained a couple. So it's going to be third and about 13. Yeah. Quarterback handed it off and then faked. He did a good job faking then. So it's another big third down for Floydada. And let's put two receivers over to the left. And now the quarterback straight back, and he just it's intercepted, but okay, they gave it to the Mules. The Mules picked it off. The only thing was if he was in bounds.
What I was afraid of, Bob, we did push just a little bit there, and I was afraid they'd call pass interference on us, but it was good defense and a nice interception. And who was that, Muniz?
That was Muniz, Ronnie. And the only thing was he in bounds. So the Mules get another big break as they'll have the ball on the 36 of the Whirlwinds. And looks like Baca's back in there now, Ronnie. We may see him running with it as he had a 47-yard run the last time. So we'll see. Now it goes to Baca. And Baca's still running, still going, and no flags. And he goes from the 36, Ronnie. He really runs hard. And Ronnie, okay, he went from the 36 to about it's inside the 10. About the 8-yard line, 24 yards. So good, tough run there by Baca.
71 yards on 2 runs.
He has 71 yards on 2 carries. We'll see if they weren't offsides. And he's in there for a touchdown if the flag's on them. It looked like they were offsides. I think that's and it's a touchdown, Ronnie. That was a 8-yard run by Baca. And another touchdown.
Touchdown here in the second quarter.
79 on 3.
Baca has 79 yards on 3 carries and 2 touchdowns.
Absolutely.
8:55 left. Now there's a kick. And it looks good. It is good. So that makes it 14-0 with 8:55 remaining, and we'll be right back with the kickoff. The kickoff looks like number 25 and number 45 back for the Whirlwinds. Of course, 45 is Williams, and 25 is Troy Morales. There's the kick, and he goes to 50 again. And good defense there with the Mules. And that was, let's see who that was. That was 58 again. He's the one they kicked to the last time. And he gets to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Whirlwinds.
I think they're going to spot it just across the 30.
Actually, about the 31. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 8:43 left in the second quarter, and the Mules lead 14-0 over the Whirlwinds. The opening district game in this AA district.
There's always a little bit of rust buildup. We talked about that.
And like we said earlier, the Mules are playing without Washington, Connor, and Chacon. Okay, 2 receivers to the left. Now I give the ball to Williams, and let's see who was in there first. Number 7 made a really outstanding tackle there. That was Bo Avila.
We've called several.
Right.
30-yard line.
Yeah.
So no gain on that.
Bo.
Was that Williams again?
Yes, that was Williams. No gain. I don't Now, Ronnie, Bo Avila is just a sophomore, too.
I'm not sure I even want to play touch with these kids.
That was
Not anymore.
no gain for
Not
Williams.
anymore, Jim.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Whirlwinds. And let's see what Coach Bandy has called with his big 6'4" quarterback.
Timeout, I guess.
And I guess it's timeout. So the quarterback is Jordan Cornelius, 6'4", 180-pound senior. And we do have a timeout. From Western Field here in Floydada. And they have it 2nd and 10 from their own 31-yard line. They put 2 receivers to the left. Now the quarterback straight back throws it and almost intercepted by DeLeon. Almost had it. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
Bob, I have them 0 for 6 passing. I thought they completed one. I guess they did, though.
Ronnie, they did. They had one somewhere for. I'll have to check stats here in a minute. But I believe they did.
Well, it may have been a penalty or something. I'm not sure.
Could have been. Well, I'll check that at the half.
No doubt about that.
Okay. It's 3rd and 10. So the Mules need to stop them here. Put number 4 out to the left. And they have a receiver over there to the right. Now give it to Williams. And Williams had some pretty good run then, but he didn't get the first down. You can see this Williams a good runner. He made a little more than that, I think, Ronnie. Let's see. Yeah, he made 6. Give him 6. So it'll be 4th down. That's 18 yards on 9 carries for Williams, the leading AA rusher on the South Plains. And so far, the Mules have really done a good job stopping him. And let's see who we have back, as they're going to be punting. The punter's going to be standing on about his 23. That's the big quarterback, and there's the punt. And it's going to be a good punt. I think they're just going to, oh my goodness, they did get a Floydada bounce. It's going to be down around the 25, but the Mules couldn't hardly take a chance then because Floydada was down quickly.
It wasn't really a good kick, and they got down there in a hurry, and they just took a Floydada bounce. They probably gained 15 yards on that.
Like Ronnie said, it wasn't all that great a kick in the air, but it rolled for about 15, 20 yards. Okay. The Mules have 7:04 left in the second quarter. They lead 14-0. They have the ball just outside their own 25-yard line. Now we have twins to both sides and one running back.
Double twin set now by the Mules.
Skipworth looks over the defense.
Can't tell which one of the running backs is.
Now he drops straight back. And that is Muniz. A good job there. Good job by Muniz, and Skipworth hit him right in stride then. He went from the 25, Ronnie, to about the 37, 12 yards. Another first down.
Made the catch and took off back across the field. Trips to the wide side or the right.
Okay, we have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back.
To the narrow side. Skipworth looks to
and
took her eyes open.
And it was Adrian Muniz.
Muniz was going to run then before he caught it.
Before he pulled it in.
Baca's still a running back. I think he'd had some good yardage if he catches that.
Oh, yeah. Being a lateral was like me.
And Rodney, I was thinking that too. That was just nearly a lateral.
Double twin set for the Mules. Hand off to Baca.
There's Baca again. He's still running. Baca is still going. Ronnie, he may score. But look and see if there's any penalty, any flags. I don't see any.
There's a shoe out in the middle of the field.
Someone lost a shoe.
How far do you run?
62 yards.
Bob,
38.
He was hit by about 7 different players in and just wouldn't go down. And he has carried the ball, Bob. Baca has 4 times, and he 62 and 79. Let me figure that up. 11, 13. 141 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Okay, 144 yards and 3 touchdowns on what, 4 carries?
141.
Or 141. There's the kick. Looks good, and it is good. And it's 21-0 with 6:24 to go.
Third extra point of the evening.
We're just ready for the kickoff, and back deep they'll have Williams and 25. I think we gave you his number just a moment, his name just a minute ago. That is
Isaac Baca.
Troy Morales and Williams back deep.
58's been getting the ball. What's his name?
They've kicked it to 58 the last 2 times. That's Leo Torres. He's one of the men up around the 30. He's going. No, he didn't get it this time, and it's going to be. And good defense there with the Mules. Number 18, Anthony Segura. And had about 4 Mules all over him.
Yeah, they're going to spot the football at the 30-yard line.
And looks like the
First and 10 for Floydada.
30-yard line. Ronnie Floydada has 1 first down, right?
Yeah, Mules
Yes.
have 15. Let's see, we've got 30.
That is absolutely.
And the Mules have 14. Ronnie Baca has really made some tremendous runs here tonight.
141 yards. They held him to 8.
Okay, now there's Williams. Oh, Williams gets some pretty good yardage this time, and that's the best Williams has done tonight. Is he has going to have about 14, I think. Let's see.
More than 10 yards for Floydada. They're going to be out.
Ronnie's going to be 14 yards.
So 14-yard pickup.
32 on 10.
It's Williams a good runner.
If you let him get outside.
The Mules have been getting him actually before he got started, but then he broke some tackles in.
Just when we were visiting.
And that's Floydada's second first down.
And that was certainly one of them.
Kind of a
Faked the handoff.
faked it and went a counter back to the other side. Twins to the right, 1 receiver to the right. There's Williams again,
Up the middle and again.
and he's going to have about 3, I think.
51 on that tackle and
Everybody in the middle.
51,
50.
Double handful of it.
51 for the Mules is Damon Snell.
and 57, I believe.
Don't believe we have a 57, Ronnie.
Maybe.
67 is Aldolfo Salcida
So he picked it.
and Snell.
He gets back there.
Let's give him 3. It'll be 2nd and
Give
7
him 3 or 2.
for the, well, it's kind of a short. Let's give him, the scoreboard gives him 2, so let's give him 2. I formation, receivers to both sides, give the ball to Williams. He starts back the other side, and
Picked up some yards.
he's a good tough runner. He's going to be about 2 or 3 short of the first down.
The running back
What do you
takes
make,
a step
5,
in the wrong
6,
direction
6
and
in?
takes off back toward the left.
Yeah, about 6. They have it. The scoreboard has it 3rd and 1, but it's 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2.
It's the longest one I've ever seen.
Floydada is
So we'll probably
picks up there.
Twice he asked it.
probably give it back to Williams this time, I would think.
Misdirection.
Actually, I think he's the only running back's carried the ball outside the quarterback.
Back has 3 yards.
A couple,
on 2
yeah.
carries and 40 yards on 13 carries.
So give it to Williams outside. And good job there. Who was that, Ronnie? It's number 7. 7 has really played some good football tonight, Ronnie. And that was Bo Avila.
He may be in that running for player of the week.
And he lost about 3.
So a loss of 2. They were on the Mule 42. That's 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th and 5 for Floydada. Oh, that was an excellent play then by Bo Avila.
Don't get outside, and boy, he hammered. He whipped a double team out there on the end.
And it looked like they had him blocked over there, but he just, like you said, got through that double team on the outside.
38 yards now.
13 carries for 38 yards for Williams. He had 100 yards against Bushland. So we have timeout, Floydada. They have it 4th and less than 5, just a little less than 5. Could be a long count here to try to draw the Mules offside. No, there's the snap. They punted it. And it's blocked. Oh, my goodness. That's Avila again, Ronnie, I think. We'll get the football.
You know what, Bob? Avila probably got his hand on that ball, but I'm not too sure that didn't hit his blocking back in the back. I think then on that, I'm not sure, but Avila caused it any way you look at it.
Avila put so much pressure on him that I think you're right. So the Mules have the ball on about the 27 of Floydada with 3:18 to go. So they have plenty of time to get another one here. So let's see what looks like. Is Baca still in there, Ronnie? I believe he is. And 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Skipworth, the quarterback. Now it goes to De Leon. De Leon, he had good yardage and just tripped over his own man. He still picked up about 5, I think, or 4. Give him 4. So it'll be second and 6.
I'm going to leave another sheet here in just a minute. I've already used all these.
Okay.
4-yard pickup there.
2:51, clock moving. 2 receivers, twin receivers to both sides. Yeah, Skipworth looks over the offense, or looks over the defense.
Looks left. Now he looks back right. Has a man out there.
It's caught over there.
30-yard line.
I don't think he got a first down, Ronnie. No.
Saul Elzaldi made the reception at the 30. He's just short of the first.
And it's going to be, Ronnie, he picked up about 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
They've done a pretty good job on their pass defense.
Yeah. Like Ronnie said, Floydada's done a really good job on pass defense.
Let's give it to them.
Okay.
Double twin set again. Take the hand off to Baca now.
Yeah, Skipworth kept it.
Has some running room.
And
Down
he's
to the 10, more than enough for the first down.
and Skipworth, he went from the 20, Ronnie, to the.
Made the fake.
He picked up.
Baca did a great job.
Let's see. Then they faked it to Baca,
Skipworth
He did do a good job of faking.
and he picked up 10, Ronnie.
down to the 10-yard line. So it's first.
Another first down.
10-yard line for the Mules. 150 left here in the
Now we have trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Baca's the running back.
Run him in.
Skipworth steps up, may make some changes here. Now the snap's back. Now it's a pitch to Baca. Baca
It broke his tackle.
splits 2 defenders.
We had a.
It may have been on them.
We'll have a flag. We'll see what that's all about.
Anybody out there?
It could be face masked.
Flag on the
We'll wait and see what they call. I think it's face mask.
people were back there and
We'll wait and see.
call it on.
Well, they called it on us. Personal foul on us.
Got his hand inside the face mask.
Okay.
It is twice this year that we've seen that call.
That was kind of an unusual call,
Very unusual.
but
He pushed his
they called that on Baca, I think.
In other words, he ran too hard.
No, Ronnie, he was, I guess, trying to stiff arm, stuck his hand in there.
taking the stiff
Well,
away with that.
he probably had it in the inside the helmet.
Whether he had
Okay,
his hand
it'll be
on that face mask or not, I
So
don't
that's
know.
what, 15?
Anyway.
15?
look.
First and goal with the 25.
Okay, look at 15 yards
25-yard
Yeah.
line of Floydada.
with 1:16 to go.
Low snap. Skipworth scoots it up out of the dirt.
Well,
Then throws it back.
Skip is really having trouble getting the ball up tonight.
Another sheet.
Brian DeLeon. DeLeon tried to make a diving catch going back.
I can-
Just wasn't able to get his hand over it.
So it'll be
So that's going to be
second down now
Second.
and 25.
Run block.
second down and goal to go from the 25-yard line.
Mules have to score.
Double twin set.
It's second and 25, second and goal.
Baca up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another.
He's still running.
Way to the end zone. And
My
into the end
goodness.
zone.
25 yards. Baca broke about 6 tackles.
Up the middle.
This Baca is unbelievable here tonight. He just will not go down.
And, Bob, it wasn't because he didn't get hit then. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. He was hit 7 or 8 times, and they just couldn't get him down. He has 166 yards on 5 carries.
166 yards on 5 carries. There's a kick.
And the kick is
And no good. It looked like kind of had a little trouble with the snap then. 27. So, with 101 remaining, the Mules lead 27-0, and it's been the Isaac Baca show here tonight, as he just, like I said a moment ago, he just will not be stopped. So we'll have the kickoff in just a minute. We have the Mules kicking off from the 40-yard line, and that's Saul Ozaldi, the one that kicks the extra points. And we have 101 left in the second quarter. There's the kick down the middle, squibbed again. 58 gets it again. And good hit there, Ronnie. Ronnie, guess who that was? Boavila.
We may have a couple more on that all-area team, or whatever they call it this weekend. South Plains.
Come take the football. He's killing it. Villa has hit him almost every time on the kickoff when Torres has made.
So, excellent tackle there by Boavila.
With 27 points on the board here in Floydada, in Western Field.
Floydada has 53 seconds left in the second quarter, and they're going to have the ball back on about the 26-27. And there's Williams again, and good tackle in the end by, let's see who that was. That was 73 then was Hawkins. I think that was Hawkins, wasn't it, Ronnie?
He's 73. He was in there first.
Cole Hawkins and Juan Gonzalez. And
3 was that Williams.
There you go.
And Ronnie, he picked up 3.
But you can bet that Richard is here.
So 20 seconds, and the clock moving.
2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line.
27-0, Mules. 2 receivers over to right. Give the ball again to Williams, and the Mules are all over him. Let's see who that was.
66 of one of them. 66.
Okay, Ronnie, that would be Chris Angiana. I don't think he made any yards at all. 15 carries for 41 yards, so that's a good job of holding down the South Plains leading rusher in AA. So, 27-0 at the end of the half. And, Ronnie, what'd you say Baca had on 5 carries or 4 carries?
Well, of course, he had that one carry that he got the penalty on for the face mask, and it would add about 10 or 15 more there. But anyway, we have 5 official carries for 166 yards, and his shortest carry was only 8 yards, and the reason why is because he scored a touchdown on that 8-yard run. 3 touchdowns.
Okay, Ronnie, the half, 27-0. The Mules kind of had a slow start, but they turned it over 3 times deep in Floydada territory. But we'll be back with the halftime activities and the second half in a few moments.
Floydada won the opening coin toss and deferred until the second half, so the Mules will kick off. Mules have played excellent defense tonight, and their offense has been pretty much Isaac Baca. We have him, after all the figuring up here at halftime, we have him with 5 carries and 4 touchdowns for 178 yards. So, you know, the Mules can not only beat you passing, they can beat you running too. And Mules a little bit sluggish to begin the game on offense, but a very good second quarter. And it's 27-0, and the Mules will kick off to begin the second half. Number 25, Williams back deep, and Bob, I had him down with 40 yards, but I'm not sure. There may have been another back that carried the ball a few times on what we had him for. And there it's a squib kick, and they fumble it, now pick it up the middle, and pretty good hard run back there. A tackle made in there by Baca. Baca made the tackle, and They almost broke a long one there. They do go out across the 40-yard line, so Floydada comes out all fired up here in the second half, trailing the Mules 27-0. And so here we go.
Get ready for Floydada's first offensive play of the second half. 30 base. 11:53. And now Cornelius checks in. Number 11, Jordan Cornelius.
All right, here we go. First play, offensive play of the second half. Floydada with the ball on their own 40. Good run back, good return. There's a handoff straight ahead. Good hard running straight ahead for about 3. Williams on the carry. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. A good hard run over the right side there by Williams.
For the Mules was DJ Atwood.
Yeah.
Which would
Right there was number 25 had 14 yards.
Okay, so that knocked Williams down to 26 yards the first half. If 28, okay.
So the Mules get ready.
Picked up 3 there, so that'd be 31. 27 yards the first half, 3 there. He has 30 yards for the night. So 2nd down and 7. Floydada with the football. There's a little pass out in the flat, and there is a flag. I don't know what it's for. They picked up about 3 yards, maybe 4 on that play, a swing play to the right side. Maybe holding where that was thrown, Bob. We'll see. Okay. So that 3-yard carry, or pass and run, eliminated. Holding on Floydada. So it'll be 2nd down instead of 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd and about 17.
Call for us to pick up. Sometimes it's difficult, depending on which referee is making.
Ball goes all the way back to the 33-yard line down in Floydada territory. Cornelius, the quarterback, number 11, big, tall, 6'4" boy, and their quarterback.
To us up here. That's right. But this official
Where's
doing
the flash
a good
now?
job. He showed an open palm towards the stands, and that is
No light up here. Okay, let's see what we got.
2nd down and 18.
And there goes Cornelius trying to pull the ball out, and he is tackled by number 42 for the Mules. And let's get that number down for you. Rico Alarcorn on the tackle. We've called his name a few times tonight, so another loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and, oh boy, about 22. Is that right? Yeah.
Ball's on the 28-yard line.
Lost about 4 or 5. So it's 3rd down and very long here for Floydada to begin the second half. They have receivers out on the left side,
Not very big, but he's good.
2 slots.
Twins to the left side.
Good blocking in there and cutting back and misdirection. Williams picked up a few. Picked up 3 or 4, I believe. He reversed field and tried to cut back outside, but the Mules were there. So give him 3 yards on that play. So the Mules hold, and it's going to be 4th down and about 20. Atwood on the tackle in, along with a couple of other Mules.
Other side of the field. So 4th down and 28.
So 4th down and over 20 as they kick the ball, high snap, and a line drive kick, and it's going to die out there around the,
Had a lot of pressure.
well, yeah, it was pressure on him. It goes out of bounds. The kick does on about the 47 or 8 of Mule. Well, actually the 40, call it the 48.
First and 10
Yes.
from their own 49-yard line. And he gets second half.
So let's see who's in the lineup for the Mules here to begin this second half.
Top 27-0.
Ball on the 48-yard line in Muleshoe territory. And we have in there at quarterback, Sanchez at running back, and De Leon at quarterback, number 12. Mules up 27-0. De Leon out to Sanchez, and pretty good defense right there. It's going to be a loss on that little swing pass. Sanchez is fighting, but
Get back to the original line of scrimmage.
he got back close to the original line of scrimmage. Good coverage there by Floydada on that swing pass.
One is De Leon.
De Leon pumps it out to Sanchez, and it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play, on the pass play. So
The Mules are back on their own 48.
put a line this where you. Okay.
Double twin set this
Page. Okay. All right, so it'll be second down and 11 to go for the Mules. The ball on their 47-yard line, starting out this second half. There goes a handoff to Sanchez. He has some running room, and in hard running, he's picked up to about 7 yards right there. And it's going to be 3rd and 4, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 3rd and about 4. 7 on the run by Sanchez. Good hard run, and it's 3rd and 4, as the Mules will probably, if they need to, go for it twice here. Let's see what De Leon does on this 3rd and 4, and they were off sides, I believe. Yeah, De Leon's going to keep the ball. He'll have a first down and more. He's inside the 40 to about the 37, and Floydada was off sides then. They guessed with the count, and we'll probably not take the penalty on that. So 7 yards picked up by De Leon on his first carry of the night. I had the Mules down, Bob, with about 218 yards the first half, so they're adding to that, rushing, and 104 passing. Okay, so here we go. First down on the 38-yard line in Floydada territory now. The Mules up 27-0. De Leon, the quarterback. And he takes a snap and makes a good move. He's outside and still running, and he's close to a first down. He broke a couple of tackles there, Bob. Some good hard running there by De Leon. It was. They had hands on him twice and couldn't get him down. So let's see where they place the marker. It's going to be made about 9. Looks like a 9-yard gain. That's 16 yards on 2 carries for De Leon. So here we go. Second down and 1 from the 38-yard line. Little swing pass caught. Good catch out there, and it should have been enough for a first down. They're stopping that little swing pass better this half. Should be a first down. Was it De Leon?
He drew it.
No, I mean Sanchez.
Okay. Now maybe that. I believe that was.
Well, you know,
Jonathan
Garcia on the catch. You know, they gave us a first down. I guess he made 10 yards on that last run because it's 2nd and 9 now. So 2nd and 9, only a yard gain on that last play. We thought it was 2nd and 1, but they gave us a first down on that De Leon run. So it's a 2nd and 9 now.
Sanchez in the backfield with him on the left side.
And a little swing pass to Sanchez. Good block on that corner there. And Sanchez still on his feet. And he's down around the 5. Boy, I'll tell you what, Bob, did you get who made that block? Was it Guerra?
Did a great job as Sanchez.
He brought the crowd alive there, Bob.
18 yards.
18 yards on that play, another first down. And Guerra just about, well, that was a great block.
3 on the 42, Julius 0. Probably later into the third quarter.
Okay, so first down and goal.
So
Clock running.
In a hammer formation. First and goal from the 7-yard line. De Leon under center calls the signal.
There goes a handoff. Sanchez is close. Let's see. See where they place the ball. It's on about to what? 7. Had Bach and Sanchez both in there then. That's tough. Okay, now we have second down about. Okay, second down and 4. Goal to go from the 4.
Twin set now this time for the Mules. I recognize this. Sanchez to the left side of De Leon. De Leon with a snap. Fumbles the handoff.
De Leon
manages to hang on.
May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. A little miscommunication on the handoff then. So it should be third down and goal about the 3 or 4. 4. Third down and goal from the 4. So Floydada trying to put up a good goal line stand here against the Mules. It's third down and goal from the 4. De Leon in the shotgun. Sanchez a running back.
Set again. Sanchez to the left side of De Leon.
There's a snap.
De
De Leon keeps it, and he may be in there. Let's see. He is in for the touchdown. That's just a De Leon, a direct snap, Bob. That was run all the way, and he hammers the ball into the end zone, and the Mules score with 20 yards on 3 carries for De Leon, and with 5:16 remaining in the third quarter, the Mules up their lead to 33-0, and the point after try will be coming, and the Mules going for 2 here, it looks like.
Halftime, they line up in the double twin set again. Sanchez again on the left side of De Leon.
Back to pass, looks, fires, and the ball tipped, and let's see if we caught it. Incomplete. So the score remains 33-0, 5:16 remaining in the third quarter, and the Mules will kick off to Floydada. Mules kicking off here again. Another live drive kick. Bell is all in. It's going to be picked up this time by Williams, and he's not going to make much though. Down to, well, he's up to 31 or 2. So Floydada will put the ball in play there. They trail 33-0. 5:05 remaining, third quarter. What you want to do now is look good, not get sloppy, and not get anyone hurt the rest of this game.
That's the truth.
31-yard line.
And it depends on which.
So the ball on the 31-yard line of Floydada.
It's an $80 million on that Powerball. You do know what the lottery is. Again, as Floydada comes to the line of scrimmage, twins to the right side, fake handoff to
Pass incomplete.
and throws a
What have they were 0 for 6 the first half, and they're 1 for 2 this half, Bob?
Troy Morales, and the ball was just in the dirt.
I know they completed 1 out in the flat.
As I was telling
There was a penalty though, Ronnie.
Oh yeah, okay, so they're 0 for 7, right? Floydada then 0 for 7 throwing the ball, and of course that was part of their plan tonight, was to try to loosen the Muleshoe defense up with their passing offense and trying to loosen up so the Mules couldn't stack the box in there against the run, and so far they've been unsuccessful with that. Okay, we have receivers out wide to both sides, and the quarterback keeps it this time. A little quarterback option. He kept it and picked up the first down. Good run by Cornelius there. 12 or 13. Fake inside, and we stopped the inside runner, but a 13-yard pickup by Cornelius, and he was out there by himself for a moment, so good run by Cornelius. What is that, 4 first downs for Floydada? Had 2 the first half. 3, okay. One of them was called back on a penalty, yes. First down of this half for Floydada, with 4:37 remaining here in the third quarter. Have another back in there now. There goes Williams. Some pretty good running there by Williams.
left side, find some running room.
Picked up a few there. Good running by Williams, about 6.
One-man counterplay that time, as he was supposed to hit the right side of the line, and that was completely full of mules, and so he darted.
Still 2nd down and 4 to go for Floydada.
Picked up 6, we'll call it. He's now,
Looks like
Floydada
17
Whirlwinds
carries for
are
39
in
yards.
Muleshoe territory.
How many? 17 carries for 39 yards for Williams.
Twins to the right side.
Cornelius, the quarterback, hands off to Williams, and he cuts back outside again. May have the first down. He's hitting the line, Bob, and then cutting to the outside, changing directions, and he does has a first down. So another first down for Floydada, and he's in Muleshoe territory at the Muleshoe 44-yard line.
And he did find a little bit of a spot. The Mule linebackers converge on the hole where he's initially headed, and that gives him a little bit of running room inside. Cole Hawkins checks in now for the Mules. Defensive left in.
Okay, there's a pitch to Williams outside, and he's going to have 3 or 4. Good hard running by Williams. We had several in on the tackle in. Let's say we had number 44 in there. We had number 20, Sanchez. number 75. Stroder's 44. 75 was in there, and Sanchez was in there, number 20.
75 is DJ Atwood.
DJ Atwood. And so it's second down and 7. 3 yards picked up there by Williams. Ball down to the 41-yard, between the 40 and the 41-yard line of the Mules. 2:48 remaining in the third quarter. The Mules lead 33-0. Good drive. This is the best drive of the night for Floydada so far. Cornelius, quarterback, and they had a wide receiver, number 8, that was a little anxious and jumped offside, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. You know where we're sitting here, Bob? They've given it. There's no room.
We're perched up.
Liked that little action, didn't we?
There you go. Yeah.
We're just falling everywhere here.
But you can't say ride him cowboy. He'd take offense because he don't like OSU much.
Don't like the Sooners much right now either.
It's always fun to be in the booth with them.
We're embarrassed by the Sooners.
2nd and 11 needed by Floydada after the penalty. They're on the 45.
Okay, 2nd and 11. Ball on all about the 45-yard line of the Mules as we're ready to go now as the clock's running, and in 2:28 remaining in the third quarter, the Mules up 33-0. And there goes a pitch to Williams, and he may be going. He wants to throw it this time. He fires it, and it's caught, I think. Let's see, did he?
Hit the ground, didn't it?
Well, one official pointed to another and said, "I don't want to call this. You call it." And the other one said, "No, it hit the ground," and it did. There's a tailback pass in, as they had a man out there, but Williams puts the ball on the ground, bounces it in there.
Almost made a big play.
Almost made a big one, you're right. So it's third down, and
Jim and I both have.
third down and 11. I thought he looked familiar. Yes, it is.
So 3rd and 11 now.
And the quarterback keeps it again, and he hurt us with that same play, flag down. Let's see what that is. Yeah, quarterback is, we're really clogging that middle up, but the quarterback is keeping the ball, holding on Floydada. Every time they get something going, it seems like they commit some kind of a mistake.
That may be the reason that was open.
It may be. I think they were holding us out on that end. And it's called, and it'll be 10 yards against Floydada. That'll move the ball back. It's going to be now third down and about 21.
Those old penalty flags will eat your sack lunch if you will not care. So that's going to be 3rd and 21 now.
So Floydada with a third down play here with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Slot over on the left side. And there goes a reverse play, and, well, we had him, and we missed several tackles there, Bob. They picked up about 10 or 11. It'll be 4th down. They'll probably go for it here.
Short of the original line of picked up about the ball carrier was Damian Pleasant.
Damian Pleasant, the ball carrier, and we had that play. Okay, 8 yards on the play then. We had that play figured out very well, but we just missed a few tackles on that play. 4th down, about 12.
4-down territory as far as Floydada is concerned.
I would think they'd go for it here, but they're not. They're going to punt.
Like he's going to punt.
Maybe a fake. It could be a fake.
They have it on our 46.
Yeah. I would think it'd be a good time for a fake. Nope, they're going to punt it.
He boots it.
We'll get out of the way of this, and it's going to take a sideway bounce, really.
At the 10-yard line.
Ball on the 10-yard line. The Mules have 90 yards to go, and with 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the Mules lead 33-0.
Anthony Segura.
Here we go. The Mules with the ball on their own 10-yard line. 50 seconds remaining third quarter. Mules up 33-0 over Floydada. De Leon fakes. Now pumps deep, and it is caught out there. Great catch out there, Bob. Great catch out there. That is, let's get that catch. Muniz on the catch. So De Leon pump faked, and then from the 11-yard line to the 40, what? The 40, 39, 29 yards, and a great catch in there. A good throw, but a great catch in there by Muniz.
Was that 24 or 84? That was 84. 84.
All right, so Muniz on the catch, and a first down for the Mules. There's a little swing pass again, good blocking again, and boy, we nearly broke a long one. We picked up about 9, but we nearly had more. Elizalde on that catch.
That wasn't Elizalde over there, was it? See where they mark it. That says Muniz.
Almost, Elizalde almost had was almost gone to the races in. One man out there. Good blocking out on that corner by the Mules. And that's all of the third quarter, Bob. The Mules lead 33-0 with 1 quarter to go.
And they have it second and less than a yard. On about, they're on 49. Long count, De Leon the quarterback. Okay, give it to Baca again. And Baca is still going. And Baca ran over about 4 or 5 again. And he picked up from the Mule 19 to their 31, 20 yards, Ronnie. And Baca has run really tough here tonight. 198 yards on 6 carries. And there's the first down.
That's 22 first downs, not 18.
3 receivers to the left
Oh, is
side,
it?
1 to
Okay.
the right now. Baca's still in the back.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. De Leon the quarterback. De Leon's going to throw it.
De Leon looks left. Now he throws left. Adrian Muniz.
Muniz. And Muniz going to have short yardage.
Way forward.
Let's see. Look like about 5. Let's see. Good pass there from De Leon to Muniz. And Ronnie, let's give him 6. Okay, be 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Second down
And I'll put 2 receivers, actually twins to both sides.
now they put 4 up there.
Yeah. And Baca's the running back again.
Double twins for the Mules.
And looks like we had someone move then, so that's going to cost the Mules 5.
And so that'll cost the Mules 5 yards, so it'll make it back almost to 2nd and 10.
50 yards and penalties.
2nd and 9.
Mules have 50 yards in penalties, and I think Floydada, we'll have to check. They have about that many.
10:40 is all that's left.
Say 15.
And Denver City and
The 30 for Floydada.
up at 21.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 now after the penalty. Twins again to both sides.
Twin set.
Baca's a running back. Now De Leon.
De Leon does a good job.
Oh, he just
getting that snap. It was off to the left.
they had a lot of pressure on him then, and he just
It was intended that time for Rico.
Rico looked like if Rico catches it, he has a lot of running room, but he couldn't quite get to it. And
Reel it in.
De Leon was under a lot of pressure that time.
And from the
So it'll be 3rd and
ball
9.
looks like it's sitting right on the 30-yard line. But 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9. De Leon the quarterback. We still have twins to both sides.
Formation, double twins.
I'll give it to Baca. There goes Baca again. And he's right up the middle.
And into the end.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Baca,
And that's 29 yards for Isaac Baca. He just will not be stopped tonight. And that's 5 touchdowns for Baca. And on
27 on 7.
227 yards on 7 carries. Is that right? 29 yards.
29-yard touchdown with 10
And
12.
Elizalde will be kicking. And there's a snap. There's a kick. Looks good. This one is right down the middle.
It's good.
And it's 40-0 in favor of the Mules with 10-12 in the 4th quarter.
That is true, Jim, and that is good to see. That kick
Hard run by Isaac Baca We've said that a lot tonight. 5 touchdowns and how many yards, Ronnie?
227 I have on 7 carries.
227 on only 7 carries. Of course, the reason he had very few carries, he just breaks it for a touchdown. Here's the kick, and it's Elzalde. It's going to be picked up about the 20, and pretty good run back out to about the 37-yard line. So it will be Floydada's ball on their own 30. Well, actually, he got to, whoa, that was quite a spot. Looked like the 37, but it wound up the 40.
Good Lord, how'd that happen? They tackled him on 37.
That's kind of strange, Ronnie. I mean, it's no big deal, but they gave him about 3 extra yards in. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 40. Put a receiver to each side. Now they have 2 running backs. And Williams again. And Williams picks up about, well,
3.
maybe 3.
I have him with 50 on 21 carries.
He has 50 on how many carries, Ronnie? 21. He's every yard that he's picked up has been really tough. So it'll be 2nd and a long 7 for Floydada. 9:27. Actually, it's a pretty good night for football. It's a little cool, but a lot better than they anticipated earlier. I formation this time, and quarterback then, the big 6'4" quarterback almost made a first down. See what he got. And Ronnie, let's give him about 4. Let's give him 4 yards. The big 6'4" quarterback, Cornelius. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Whirlwinds.
Play comes in from the sideline, bringing it in is David Diaz for the Whirlwinds.
Now put number 12 out wide to the left, and looks like we have split backs in the backfield. Now give it to Williams. He starts outside, and he's gonna pick up from the 47. Has the first down and quite a bit more. Let's see, that'd be 3. That'd be 8, and about 3 more. Give him 11 yards and a first down, Ronnie, for Williams. Fred Williams. This Williams is a good running back. They just don't have, they're really weak in the passing game, and they have to depend on him mainly. Okay, this time give it to Williams again, and good tackle. Let's see. There's a flag for something, and that was Atwood. Excellent tackle in. Let's see what the penalty is.
There's a flag on the play, and the flag is resting in about
face mask on the Mules.
Face mask on the Mules.
So that'll be 15.
Yeah.
And that was, they had stopped Williams in for a loss, but face mask.
We don't know.
Well, let's see if it's 5 or 15. Well, they're all 15 now. Okay. Okay, that's going to move it all the way down to about the 27. So this will be the deepest penetration of the night for Floydada. And that's another first down, Ronnie.
Have a slot back to the left, wide receiver.
Watch out.
Williams goes in motion.
Okay,
to the left.
now the quarterback drops back.
Looks, now he
And,
throws into the end zone.
touchdown. Good pass in for number 4. 27 yards. And, Ronnie, I think that's first completion as he got behind us then. And 27 yards from Cornelius to number 4, Ronnie, Damian Pleasant. So the Floydada gets on the scoreboard with 7:34 remaining, and let's see who's going to be kicking. Looks like Williams 40 will be kicking. the fine running back. And let's see what happened there. There was movement all along the line, and we'll have to see what they call.
Both lines. Everybody took off at the center. Right?
See what the call is here. Offsides.
Against the Mules.
Offsides, Mules. So that'll put it. That'll put it on the 1.5. I would think they'll just give it to Williams here and try to run it in.
But they may not either. As Williams hangs on to the tee, moves it forward about a yard.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Look things over.
See what they're going to run.
They look to the sideline to see what their coaches are saying.
Now they are going to run it.
They're going to line up tight.
And it's going to go to Williams. And he starts outside. And he's in there for the 2-point conversion. Started outside. They cut him off, and then he cut it back inside.
Half yard in football is when you get a penalty on an extra point try.
So that makes the score 40 for the Mules and 8 for the Whirlwinds. Ready for the kickoff. Looks like Williams will be kicking off. He does a little bit of everything for Floydada. And this probably be an onside, looks like. And the Mules are anticipating that as they have everyone up except one back deep. And then it's kind of a, what they call a pooch kick.
And hits the ground and picked up by the Mules. Headed back upfield is Larry Richardson.
Larry Richardson and got up around the 40. So it'll be good field position for the Mules.
High and extremely short. Hit the ground. Had so much backspin on it, it actually backed up away from Richardson.
We have 7:23 left in the ball game. Mules leading 40-8. Now Sanchez comes back in as a running back. And De Leon still the quarterback. De Leon's getting some real good experience this second half.
They go 3 wide receivers to the short side or the left side of the field. 1 wide receiver
now,
to the right.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. That's Sanchez. Number 42. And good run there. All right, 42. That is, and Ronnie, that was all the way from the 40 to, well, he stepped out of bounds, so it's, okay, that was 42. Ronnie, was that, just a minute. That is Rico Alicorn. 20, is it 23 yards? Okay. And another first down. Good pass and a good job of running there by Alicorn. Same play to the other side. Richardson. And Richardson makes some good yardage as he catches it on the other side. He's going to pick. Well, we have a flag, looks like. So that may be coming back. And we have holding on the Mules. So that erased a good gain there from De Leon to Richardson. So move it back 10 yards. And the Mules will have it first and 20, I guess.
So it's going to be first and 20 now for the Mules.
First and 20. And that's all the way back to about Floydada's 43, 42. Yeah, we have trips over here to the left. 1 receiver to the right, 1 running back. De Leon in the spread. Now, okay, it is Sanchez this time. Sanchez has good running, and he's going to. And I don't see any flags, Ronnie. And that was from the 47 to the. See where they put the ball. He went from the 47 down to about 17. Guess that'd be 30 yards. And Sanchez was has good yardage, but he was tripped up. And let's see what Sanchez got. Like 4 yards for Sanchez.
Second and
42 on 7.
And Sanchez has 42 yards on 7 carries. Now we have Twins to one side, both sides. I'll give it to Sanchez again. Well, he's going to score almost, but looks like we have a flag. Looks like it's going to be on us. Someone moved over on the right side. So that'll erase a good run by Sanchez as someone moved. So we'll back up 5 yards, and that'll put it on about the 17.
Even though De Leon's played for a quarter and a half or a little more now, he calls the cadence slightly different than Jared Skipworth does. And so a player knows what the count is, anticipating Skipworth's count.
So that's going to be second
when De Leon makes the call.
and 11. Trips to the left and one receiver over to the right. Running back is Sanchez. Now De Leon straight back.
Trips left. De Leon throws in the end.
Oh, incomplete.
Intended receiver for the Mules that time.
Kind of split his receivers in.
Richardson was open.
And this De Leon really has a good arm, but he just missed him.
That's true. That is true.
So
Richardson had just blown past all the defenders.
now it'll be third down
4 yards deep in
and
the
11 for the Mules.
De Leon pulled the trigger, and he was just off the mark. Double twin set now for the Mules.
Twins again to both sides.
De Leon, 4:18, and the clock continues to run.
Now Sanchez again.
Sanchez jumps over it.
He may be gone, and Sanchez jumps over one and goes into the end zone. 17 yards for Sanchez.
17-yard TD run by Sanchez.
And that is one Sanchez. That was an outstanding run also. The running game tonight, the Mules have just been able to do whatever they wanted to in the running game. And that makes it 46-8.
46-8.
And Elzaldi will be kicking. The holder will be Muniz, I'm sure. There's a snap, the kick, and missed that into the left. He hooked that one to the left.
A little bit too much to the left. That is the first time that we've seen Muniz get the ball.
So
Good shape.
the score remains 46-8 with 4:07 remaining.
46.
We'll have the kickoff in just a moment.
8.
For the kickoff here from Floydada. Big crowd here for the Mules. Very small crowd over on the Floydada side as they're going to suffer their 5th loss after one win, a 6-0 win earlier in the year against their rival down the road for about 15 yards, Lockney.
15 miles.
Or 15 miles. Not 15 yards, Ronnie. 15 miles. There's a good kick by Elzaldi. Fielded on about the 10. Starts up as Williams. Starts outside. And I thought that was a football, but a helmet.
That's a Muleshoe helmet.
Someone lost a helmet.
Back to Westerfield. The Mules boot the football down the field.
And let's see who lost that helmet then. That was Rico Alicorn, number 42. But I believe he's all right.
Morales and Rico Alarcon loses a helmet.
So Floydada will have it 1st and 10.
On the return.
And it's going to be on about the 20.
First and 10.
I believe that's going to be about the 27. No, wait a minute.
14 now.
33, yes.
Time to get the play off. I formation.
Twins to the left.
Williams is
I, kind of a deep eye. Give it to Williams. Starts outside.
didn't contain that time.
And
And cutting him down was Baca.
was that
No.
Adrian Muniz?
At about the 50-yard line.
I believe Adrian saved the touchdown then.
They're trying to get his 100.
That was from 33, Ronnie. Give him about 17, 18 yards.
He really did. That's 79 he has now.
I can see, Ronnie, how he got 100 yards against Bushland. He carries it every play, just about. And he's a good runner. He's tough and real durable and fast. Now up to the line of scrimmage. Now the quarterback's going to throw it this time. And not a whole lot. Good defense over there by the Mules. Can't really see who made the tackle over there. It's over on the other side of the field.
I couldn't tell for sure who got there first. They had it well covered.
Mules had a lot of subs in there. I think they have.
I think there were about 3 or 4.
They're doing wholesale substituting now.
When they snapped the ball
So they picked up a yard then, Ronnie.
just went up, and as soon as he leaned over, he just snapped the ball, and neither one of the running backs were actually set. So 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Whirlwinds.
After getting the play from the sideline.
Let's don't let him score again.
Wide receivers left and right, I formation. There's
Looked like
motion.
I thought they moved, but pretty sure that's going to cost them 5.
Jumped on the Muleshoe side, and 2 people over here on the right
But
side of Floydada's line.
right side of the line for Floydada. So, oh no, oh my goodness.
Standing straight up.
Oh, I sure Floydada thought it was on them. Well, they called that offsides then on the Mules.
We were over there, but they were standing straight.
It looked like they had a couple on the right side moving, but that's not the way they called it.
Atwood definitely
Same formation. All right. Okay.
with the football.
Now Williams
Field.
and good tackle there by Hawkins for one, and then 55. That was that Bamber 10?
So very short pickup that time. It's gonna be
56. Just a minute.
Oh, he lost 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, he lost about 3.
3rd and 8 now. Glad I've got you here, Rennie, to keep you straight.
So now 3rd and 8 for the Whirlwinds with 1:18 remaining. The Mules want to keep them from scoring another touchdown here. Now the quarterback straight back. And long pass down
the
there.
field, has a man.
And
Almost.
Closing quickly was Larry Richardson.
and Richardson saved the touchdown there.
The intended
They were trying to hit number 4 again.
Damian Pleasant, number
He's
4.
the one that made the other touchdown, Ronnie.
Bob, they've got
Damian Pleasant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Got there just in
7, 8. They're 1 out of 11 for a touchdown.
1 out of 11 for a touchdown passing. So they'll get one more shot at it here. It's a good job then by Richardson as he was beat, but he recovered and knocked the ball down, showed good speed.
long, 4th and 8 now.
So here it is, 4th and 8. We give it to Williams, and he's going to have the first down. I believe, yes.
Depends on where they mark it
Well, we'll
down.
wait and see.
On this side of the field,
Yeah, he made it.
they're going to say he made the first down.
Picked up
As it
10.
about 10,
about
or maybe 11, Ronnie.
Yeah, give him 10.
so 56 seconds. Count.
Okay, we have 52 seconds. I would think Floydada will be going to the end zone here.
21, and that's a final. So Shallowater defeats Denver City tonight.
Now the quarterback straight back,
He just gets the football, drops straight back.
and he's going to throw it over there. It's caught over there, but number 12 wide
Throws
open.
it in, and the Mules bring him down.
And Ronnie, he picks up.
The Mule 20
And
about the 17 or 18 yard line.
so good pickup there from to number 12. Well, let's see, Ronnie, what did he make? Well, they didn't change that. They had it on the 47, but that's not right.
Give him
So
15.
it's going to be first and
About
10,
probably about 15.
18.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line, 30 seconds. Quarterback straight back.
Throws toward the end zone and
Touchdown.
over Sanchez trying to bat the ball
Yeah.
away. Damian
18-yard touchdown to
Ailman No, Damian Pleasant.
Pleasant again.
In the end zone for the touchdown.
Miss Pleasant's a pretty good receiver. That was from Cornelius to Pleasant.
Cornelius
So that makes it 46-14.
For the touchdown.
And they're lining up to kick it. That'll be Williams, their running back, number 45. 24 seconds remaining.
Williams is lined back up to kick.
And they fumble the ball. Now he's going to run with it.
And Williams just picks it up.
He got hit there.
But don't.
The turf short of the
He didn't make it. So fumbled the snap, picked it up, and ran for it. 73 for the Mules is Cole Hawkins. Good hit there by Cole Hawkins. Saved the 2 points. So it's 46-14, and we'll have the kickoff in just a minute with 24 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Onside or a deep onside by Floydada, just like the last time, as they have scored 2 touchdowns here in the second half. Actually, in the last quarter, I think about the last 7.5 minutes. Williams will be kicking off. And there it is. And he kicked this one deep. It didn't look like he was going to, but he did.
Down at about the 25-yard line.
Larry nearly broke that one. Good run back there by number 21, Larry Richardson. And I'm sure they'll just take a knee here.
Well, they may have to start the clock, I guess. We'll see what the officials do. I think they'll
16 seconds remaining.
And I think it's a good guess that Ryan DeLeon will step up and take Coach Wood's favorite play.
And just going to take the knee here. And you always like to do that because you know you've won the ball game. So that winds it up 46-14 in favor of the Mules. They kind of started slow tonight because they were turning it over. They weren't being stopped by Floydada, but they were turning it over. But the Mules go to 6-0 for the year and 1-0 in district, and over the last 2 years, 21 in a row. So Ronnie will have the stats here in a few minutes.
We have the final stats here. The first of all, for the Floydada Whirlwinds, I have them hitting 3 out of 13 passes, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 62 yards, a couple of touchdown passes, 121 yards running total for Floydada, 84 on, I'll have to figure this up, 84 on 26 carries for their premier running back, Williams. Mules did a good job on him. A total of 183 yards of offense tonight for Floydada. They had 9 first downs. Floydada was charged with 30 yards and penalties. The Mules had Skipworth not playing in the second half, passing the first half, hitting 13 out of 24, a couple of interceptions, no touchdowns, 106 total yards for Skipworth passing. The Mules had Baca running 9 times. I think I said 7 while ago. It was 9 for 227 yards and 40 yards running on 4 carries for Skipworth. 59 yards on 6 carries for Sanchez. 20 yards for DeLeon on 4 carries. So a total yardage for the Mules. Also, let me get here first, though. Let me get DeLeon's passing. He was 8 out of 11 for 50 yards. We had 4 touchdown runs in the first half and 1 in the second half. Baca, 5 total touchdown runs for him. And a total running effort by the Mules of 287 yards, 106 yards through the air for Skipworth, and 50 for, get my names here straight.
He ran in from 4 yards out with 5:16 left in the third quarter. The Mules went for the 2-point
for Baca. Let's see, that's a total of 443 yards for the Mules, and the Mules had 26 first downs. De Leon had 50 yards passing. That's what I was looking for. Ryan De Leon, right. Okay, so a total of 443 yards for the Mules, 183 for the Whirlwinds. The Mules win going away by the score of 46-14. And, of course, Floydada did score twice toward the end of the game. We did have some subs in, and they didn't quit. They put out a good effort. They dropped to 1-5 on the season, 0-1 in district play. And the Mules up their record to 6-0, 21 in a row, as Bob said, and we're 1-0 in district play. So the Mules have another nice night, another big win. Didn't see anyone injured. We do have some boys that were out with illness and a couple of injuries, and we'll hope they'll be back next week. And just a good night. We play Tuya homecoming next week at Muleshoe.
Okay, Ronnie, you pretty well summed it up. Just a very impressive win here tonight for the Mules. Like we said, they started a little slow, had a few turnovers, had 3 starters out, had 5 players total out with injuries or the flu. But once they got started, and like he said, Baca had a tremendous game tonight. And but anyway, congratulations to the Mules and the coaches, and just another big win. And like Ronnie said, homecoming next week against the Tuya Hornets. And that winds it up here tonight from Western Stadium here in Floydada.